araw na lang at pasukan na naman. May mga estudyanteng excited na magbalik eskwela. Pero may iba naman na tila tinatamad pa. Kung ang inyong anak ay isa sa kanila, ano-ano nga ba ang inyong pwedeng gawin para i-motivate sila na magbalik eskwela? Yan ang ituturo sa atin ng ating panauhin ngayong umaga.
Hi! Good morning! Hello! Hello
Pero may kasama ako. Nagbabalik din. Kilala niyo na siya, of course. Pero
Good
makilala ko siya ulit.
morning!
Take a seat po. Si Mr. Amos Manlangit. Isa siyang educator, trainer, and college instructor.
Yes.
At well, alam niyo na kung ano pag-usapan natin dahil sa VTR kanina. Paano nga ba mamomotivate yung mga bata na magbalik eskwela? Lalo na ilang weeks na lamang na balik eskwela na mga ito.
Yes.
But before that, kasi kanina sinabi sa VTR na meron mga estudyante na kaya naman nilang pumasok at actually excited. But there are also some students na tinatamad. So what were the factors na may mga estudyante na parang tila tinatamad pang bumalik sa eskwela?
Yes, Monica. Actually, kadalasan yan nga ang na-encounter natin. Actually, hindi lang sa mga estudyante o sa mga bata, pati tayo.
After a vacation, no?
After a long weekend, merong ganong feeling na parang, bakit parang hindi ako ganon ka, yung drive ko, hindi ganun kalakas para bumalik, after a vacation. Well, it's natural. It's typical. Parents don't need to worry if nangyayari yun sa kanilang mga anak. Actually, if we will understand the idea or concept of motivation, of how we can motivate children and ano yung mga factors ito, then mas madali nating ma-address itong apparently na nahihirapan silang bumalik sa school. Okay.
Now, let's talk about yung mga tamang paraan para ma-motivate nga ang mga bata na magbalik eskwela. Kasi I'm sure lahat ng mga magulang dito, to si Angel, in fact, kasama niya si Mio, sabi niya, naku, baka pagbalik eskwela na, baka ma-miss ni Mio yung pagsama niya dito and mahirapan bumalik sa eskwela. So, ano ba yung tamang paraan to convince them to go back to school?
Yes, that's right. So, usually kasi, in order for you to motivate someone or children, may dalawang klase ng motivation factors na titignan natin. One of them, yung sa bata, especially yung incentive system or yung behavioral approach, no? Na may rewards, may rewards kapag sila ay gumising ng maaga o pag sila ay nagstay sa school ng paying attention ng matagal-tagal na panahon, then that is good. Other thing is yung tinatawag na bonding approach siguro, like yung pag pinaprocess, like before we start school, mag-date na siguro kayo nung kid, no? Sabihin yun sa anak nyo, oh, ito na yung mangyayari. Medyo hindi na tayo pwedeng matulog ng late, no? Kailangan medyo maaga-aga tayong gigising, we'll make ligo this time, gano'n. Basically, these are what we call extrinsic factors.
Extrinsic?
Yes, so extrinsic factors are things which we can modify in the environment in order to motivate them or our children and people in general. Let's say sa home, no? Yung ganong klaseng reward system, at the same time siguro yung pagkakaroon ng mako-communicate yung expectations din sa bata na ito ang expected ko sa'yo pagdating ng pasok ka na, at least mas clear dun sa kids, mas ma-motivate siya.
O, di ba sabi nila, it's interesting kasi you mentioned already yung pagtulog, no? Kasi syempre during summer vacation, pwede sila, they are allowed to sleep late, a little late, di ba? Later than the usual. At sabi nga nila, pag alam mo na mga 2 weeks before the class would start, sabihan mo na daw, i-practice mo na yung anak mo para ma-develop ulit yung body clock niya.
That's right.
To wake up in a certain time of the day para sa school. So what you do is, you sleep with him or with your daughter or with your son, samahan mo sila matulog para alam nila na at this time of the day, you have to sleep na.
I agree. Yeah, that is what we can do to modify the environment of the child in order to prepare him or her to go back to school. But may isa pa kasing factor yung tinatawag yung attitude ng kid, no? And this is an intrinsic factor. These are things which are within the child or within a person in general, kung saan hindi wala tayong masyadong may intervene dyan dahil it's all about my own drive, my own aspirations, my own goals in life.
Kumbaga para self-motivation na to.
Self-motivation siya.
Coming from the child himself or herself.
Yes,
pero
that's
di ba,
right.
sir, kasi like yung extrinsic, parang feeling ko it's easier kasi very clear na pag ginawa mo to, you get something. Pero yung intrinsic, dapat coming from the child eh.
That's
Hindi
right.
ba mas mahirap yon? So how do you instill to the person, to the child lalo na magkaroon siya ng self-motivation, I wanna go back to school?
Yes, it's actually fundamental yung intrinsic motivation, and dinadala na yan ng isang tao hanggang sa pagtanda niya. There is a certain model which psychologists use. It's called the Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs, no? Kung saan pinapakita nun at a certain point in life kung ano yung nagiging mga needs ng isang tao. That starts from yung physiological, and then security and safety, and then love and belongingness, self-esteem, and self-actualization, which is the highest. Now, if a person is able to understand this concept na meron pala siyang mga i-reach dapat sa kanyang buhay through
Responsibilities.
through this model, na validate ng model na to, then mas madali para sa tao na makita yung kanyang sariling vision. Now, syempre sa bata, medyo malalim pa yan, no?
Yes.
Pero yung pagtulong sa bata na mai-improve yung kanyang attitude towards stressors at school and at home, and towards yung mga gagawin niya na hindi niya masyado pang like o gusto.
Sir Amos, na-mention niyo po kanina yung actualization.
Yes.
At this stage kasi, di ba malapit ng mag-June, ano?
Yes.
So marami dyan naka-enroll na. Is it advisable that we actually parang sit down with the kids and start browsing their books para medyo primed na sila?
Yeah, that's right. It's called talaga yan. That's a
Priming,
preparatory activity.
Okay.
Oo. At the same time, hindi lang yun kasi it's also an opportunity to process the child na tanungin, ano ba yung nasa isip niya? Ano kaya yung mga feelings na towards the start of school? Baka naman mamaya merong bagay sa school environment na natatakot siya o na-intimidate siya.
Baka may nambubuli.
Diba? Hindi natin malalaman na hindi sila sabi. Kaya yung pag-bonding sa kanila at pagtulong sa kanila mag-prepare will allow you to see something within themselves and
Meron
their
pa daw
hearts and
trick,
minds.
Sir Amos, eh. Before the school starts, you invite the classmates for a play date para magkaroon ng yung mamimiss nila. Pag natapos, para mayroon silang parang looking forward sila to go back to school kasi di ba
Makikita nila yun.
na-refresh ulit yung mga classmates
Yes.
nila. And
And
then yun daw yung isa sa mga magandang trick na
Yes,
ginagawa
and
ng mga parents.
And you know, I surveyed it before this day. I surveyed it with the children. It turns out yung mga friendships pala talaga nila are what really drives them
Yes.
to
No,
go
exactly.
to school.
Oo.
Diba? That's
Based on
both-
experience din natin, alam
Yes,
natin yan
that's
sa
right.
Amos,
Oo.
diba?
And that addresses both the extrinsic and intrinsic sides kasi syempre may social support, may relationship sila na build. So, I think this is where the teacher
Yes.
comes in. Na gawing challenging at gawing conducive environment for children to build relationships with
Yes.
each other. That will motivate the children to go to
Siguro ang
school.
pwede na lang gawin ng mga magulang in particular, no, i-gradual introduce na nila dun sa mga bata yung muling pagbabalik sa eskwela. And you know, you can be creative eh. Maraming paraan para sila ay ma-motivate muli. Ang importante lamang ay yun nga, i-gradual lamang yung introduction sa kanila para hindi sila mabigla.
Yes,
diba?
that's right.
Sir Amos, last few words po para sa mga magulang na merong mga chikiting na magbabalik eskwela na po this coming June.
Yes. Kaya wag po kayong mag-alala. Mga parents, wag kayong mag-alala. Teachers, wag kayong mag-alala kung ang mga bata din ay hindi masyadong participative at the first few days, no? And there is no quick fix approach when it comes to letting them follow and letting them comply with going back to routines. If we have a knowledge and can address the motivation factors, then I think that will not just help the children in terms of complying or following to directions, but also in developing themselves as they grow. So, sana ganun kung ganun ang ating magiging perspective, then it will be more fundamental.
Very well said. At dahil
very
dyan, maraming salamat po,
Maraming
Mr.
salamat din.
Amos
Thanks for having me here again.
Oo, marami po natutunan si Angel. Ma-apply po niya yan. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.